Today, we are looking at the rear seats and cargo area of the 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe High Country. How spacious and practical is the Tahoe? Let's go ahead and find out. But in a large family vehicle like this Tahoe, the rear seats are very important, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. As expected, there is plenty of storage space on the door panel, but unfortunately, there are no sunshades. However, there is leather padding on your armrest as well as leather and wood trim at the top. The fixed running boards and the grab handle make it pretty easy for kids to get inside, and taking a look at the seats, they are made of real leather and pretty comfortable overall. They have pretty thick armrests in the middle and they're going to be heated. They can also slide and recline. In the back of the Tahoe, as expected, there is plenty of legroom and headroom. The back of the seat is going to be finished in leather, and you also get a pretty large seat back pockets. You can also get a rear entertainment system, which is obviously not equipped on today's model. With that, you could watch YouTube and Hulu. In the middle, you will find all of your amenities. There are 2 cup holders, a third zone of climate control, heated seat controls, USB-C ports, and 12-volt outlets. If you choose the rear entertainment package, you will get HDMI ports as well. The High Country model can be equipped as an 8-seater, but this model is a 7-seater. The second row offers plenty of space and lots of amenities, but let's go ahead and see if the third row is any good. To get into the third row, just pull on this lever twice. That will fold the seat up and out of the way, but the only downside is that you cannot have a car seat installed. In the third row of the Tahoe, there is plenty of legroom and headroom even with the seats slid all the way back. You can also stretch out your leg in the middle because this car has captain's chairs. For amenities, you will find an armrest, a USB-C port, storage, and a cup holder. Most middle seats aren't comfortable, but that is not the case for the Tahoe at all. Let's go ahead and check out the trunk, but exiting the third row, you're just going to push on this button twice. To open up the trunk, you have a few different options. You can use the hands-free access by waving your foot underneath the car. You can use the button on the key fob, the button on the inside, or the button mounted on the back of the car. But regardless of how you open the trunk, there is a ton of space in there. You can even get more if you choose the long wheelbase Suburban. Behind the third row, you will find 25.5 cubic feet of space. That expands to 72.9 when you fold down the third row and 121 as a maximum. Some of those numbers are class fleeting, but they are all insane. If you want even more space, you can also get the Suburban. That will give you a minimum of 41 cubic feet behind the third row and 141 as a maximum. In the trunk, the Tahoe also has some nice features like a power outlet, a power folding third row, and a power release second row. Under the floor, there is a little bit of storage space, but I think it would be enough to get the job done. In case you need to quickly grab something out of the trunk, the rear glass of the Tahoe also opens up. That way you don't have to wait for the trunk to lift all the way up to get your stuff. To close the trunk, just push the button.